Beep beep boop boop. Hello. Howdy and all. Before we begin with the presentation, I feel I should call some attention to the freaking art for this game, which not only is very cool, but also looks like a dude getting his freaking like one of them old timey fashion chairs, like set up like a torture device. Weird. I like the art here, by the way. Like even more than the one for the Nonary Games collection, which I think is just the game's art again. This is pretty cool, but I think it's really awesome that they've like improved upon their art style. Maybe it's a different artist, who knows? Because I do still like this one a lot. This is really good. I don't know where I was going with this. Welcome to Zero Time Dilemma. We've been playing the other two games over on my Twitch. I forgot to bring them over here. I have stuff from the first game, but not much of anything from the second game, which is, great. So, I might try and get the first game stuff out, but honestly, the second one's kind of the more lore intensive, which is awesome. But I do want to play this one over here on the YouTube, because that automatically archives the stuff, and I'm really bad about forgetting to archive my stuff. Okay, launching Zero Time Dilemma now. Skibbity doop doop. Can I, like, not make this smaller? Is that, like, not a thing I can do? Oh, shit, it full screened on me. Hang on. Let me... Probably should have set this up first. How do I... Any of this? Alt-tab? Help. It's not... What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna find it in my friggin' Steam library folder and see if there's not like a launcher that can help me set this up. What the fuck? I turned it on for like a few minutes earlier, but I didn't have to mess with any of that until right now. What the hell? Steam apps, common. The folder is just called Zero Escape. Launcher? Here we go, Zero Escape Launcher. Fuck you too, I guess. Huh. Well, this is gonna be hard to mess with. Let me try that again. Maybe actually read it this time. Elementals Gaming, be prepared for a single fucking stream challenge. Impossible. Zero Escape Launcher. Okay. Specified module could not be found. app data local temp 349d.tmp.node. What? I don't know what that means. Is something supposed to be in a folder that it's not? I mean, that's kind of the one bit I got out of that, but like, then where the fuck is it? Data? No, that's the game data. License? That's not it. What the fuck? SDL2, and that's a DLL. Hang on. There's gotta be a setting somewhere that makes it small. Right? Like, that's gotta be a thing. Yes, Spike Johnsoft, we know you made the game. Thank you. Options. Skip text, background, cursor speed, camera axis. Notably, none of this is fucking anything. Fine. Game capture. I have one of those, right? Game capture, that's a thing. Zero time dilemma. Yeah. I'm just gonna bring that up. Yeah. Center horizontally. And I guess that I'll just have to assume that this is working until I can find the actual freaking setting for it. There's a way to pull up chat on my phone, right? That's a physical thing I can do. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Yeah, I am live on my channel. Show me, please. Yeah. But that sure is what's on my screen right now. Good job. Good job. Ow. We got that? Can it load? What? Get back to the video. I don't care if YouTube's not responding. There we go. Check not all messages. Fucking chat filters. Is that doing that here too? Why? What part of it is me, guy who's doing the stream, means cut freaking chat messages? Okay. Okay. That's showing up properly, right? You wouldn't get bigger for no reason, would you? Zero time dilemma? You would. That's great. I love it when it does that and then like lies to me about it. That's amazing. I love that. Love that for you. Fucking hell. I don't know. Screen capture? Where the fuck is that? Yeah, it sure is just making that shit big, isn't it? How do I... display capture. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Alright. It's a full screen game. I'll just set that to display capture. Transform. Center horizontally. There we go. Whee! Can that not? Yeah, no cursor. That's fine. Actually, I do have a cursor on this game, does it show the special cursor for 0 time, or does it hide that too? Because if it hides that, then I'm just gonna go ahead and unhide my cursor. Whee! Hang on. It's a little behind. The stream is a couple seconds behind. It does indeed hide the special cursor. So we're going to display capture. Thank you. We're going to uncapture the cursor. Click this button here, and we're gonna play the game. Beep. There we go. 0 time dilemma. I'll give the stream on my end a bit of time to catch up, so I can make sure it's all displaying correctly. Just wiggle around the mouse a little bit. Oh, shut up for a second. Hang on. Looks like when I leave it still for long enough, it just kind of, yeah, it goes away. Okay. Make sure all the settings are in order. Subtitles on, of course. We're gonna turn on skip text. I'm not gonna use it if I don't have to, but yeah, Game 2 was fucking annoying with the, every time you go everywhere, you need, like, their entire freaking route on Google Maps. Yes! I know. I'm the one who started the stream. Yeah, they were. Game 2 was really bad at, like, every time you do anything, you need their entire fucking route on Google Maps. What's that? Oh, it's here to tell me how settings can be used, huh? Awesome. New game, I guess. I don't know why there's a basketball court in the background here. So, game 1 and 2 were, for lack of a better word, fucking insane. Dealing with, the lore shit, like time travel telepathy. Turns out psychics are real. They're called espers because fuck you. It's freaking the government in Japan has like a bunch of them, and they train the fucking espers, and they do top secret esper missions with the telepathy and shit. And then 2 was like, no. We have a new thing for you here. It's called a time travel slingshot, and it only works if your fucking left leg is up and it's a Tuesday and the stars are aligned. I think the actual thing is like he needed to like they slowed his brain down with a special slow your brain down virus, and that also makes you want to kill yourself because of course it fucking does. So they used the mind slow virus, and then they put him in a situation where like his adrenaline would go up to speed his brain back up, and so he could like slingshot his brain into the fucking 4th dimension or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. These games are fucking bullshit. I love them though. They're great. Great story and whatever. Awesome characters, more so in the first and the second, to be honest. The second one was better from like a plot perspective, but I'm gonna be real, I like the story of the second one better. I forgot to connect my earbuds, and I'm like, oh, I hear all of my Bluetooth earbuds. Why can't I hear it? What's the story behind me not hearing with my earbuds? There we go. I just have to, make sure everything's hooked up correctly and that I don't have to restart the fucking app. That'd be fun. Connect, damn you. Connect. They power off on me. Hang on. And they powered off on me. Okay, they're on now. Come on, connect, damn you. There it goes. Connected mic audio. Don't use that mic. I got this fucker at Dollar General. Do not use that mic. We're gonna go ahead and make sure everything is hunky-dunky. Specifically hook up to my headphones, please. Do not mute my microphone. I don't know why I keep clicking that. Cool, use the Realtek one. Awesome, and this is playing out of the correct thing. Cool. Cool. I can't do it that fast. I'm gonna do a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference, and then I can't say the word cool that fast. A lot of shit's a lot less impressive right up until you realize you can't fucking do that. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and get the lead up to this game out of the way for anyone new here. And if I feel like it, I may even explain context when it comes time. Depends on whether the context reaches my brain in time, whether I'm sitting there like, what the fuck's a circle? Games. I'm the kind of guy who should be playing a puzzle game, I'm sure. Basically, at the end of the last game, after talking to an old lady and then she stabs him to time travel him back, their big plan here is they're going to stop a virus from causing basically just Armageddon. And they're gonna do it by chucking him back in time to a fucking Mars prep mission where a bunch of people were in there and then they died and somehow the virus got released. And so they are going to, they being main characters from the last game, Phi and Sigma, and also Akane from the first one, who you saved through weird Schrodinger's time travel telepathy. I should probably put those episodes up, shouldn't I? The point is, so Phi, Sigma, and Akane are going to somehow infiltrate this setup, and they're going to try and stop Radical 6, which is the name of the virus. I literally just remember that right now. They're going to try and stop Radical 6 from escaping the facility. I don't know how the time travel is going to work in this one. Because in the first game, the time travel was because the person that was giving you all the time travel information within the past was a young Akane, and hence the Schrodinger's cat shit, because she dies in the original future, but then you save her through it, and so the whole time she's going to like a sort of both alive and dead kind of shit, but in the time travel extreme where you're like looking at her and then sometimes she'll fade out when there's no hope for her to live anymore or whatever the fuck. And so she was in the past and she was seeing like multiple possible futures in the fourth dimension or whatever the hell. And that's how she was giving you the information. 2 was the time travel brain slingshot shit. But I mean, I guess this is where Radical 6 spreads from. So they might just be... no, I don't want fucking TikTok right now. Shut up, phone. I can't do not disturb that, because my mom's at the freaking... Mom and dad are out right now. And so if they call, obviously I need people to hear it. so I can't do Death Disturb that. But the phone can shut up. That's what it can fucking do. But, yeah, this is supposedly where Radical 6 spreads from, so they could definitely just reuse the time travel slingshot shit. Oh, no, they had to railgun it. They had to, like, line the time travel psychic railgun shit by, like, loading the room with other espers. Like I said, that's what they call psychics in this one, because they want to be fucking special, I guess. I don't know. But they had to load the room with other espers and shit, so that probably... Well, I get... They could be. They could. We know nothing about who's in here, to be honest. Other than the Akane, Sigma, and Phi, and there's probably 9 of them. I'm just gonna start the game, instead of, like, trying to speculate here. Because really neither of the previous games go in the way they even said they were going to. All I know is that frickin' someone's gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. And then you get the good ending and not actually no one was supposed to die. Ignore the bits where people very much did fucking die. You were never in any danger. It's fine. In one that was literal, like there were no bombs in your arms. However, the chance of Clover stabbing you with the fucking axe are low, but never zero. 2, they straight up did just put them in danger. Like, the frickin' the virus that kills you, and for some reason we chose that as you're telling me there was no other way to slow his brain down to 1/6 the speed? Like, we couldn't like make a drug that does that, or something that isn't the world-ending virus. Really, we're that's our first option. It's great. It's great planning, guys. So yeah, everyone was equipped with the death virus before they ever entered the building. Which is, you know, great for the good ending. Literally the only way they get a good ending is if we make sure Game 2 never fucking happened. Which, to be fair, is the point of Game 2, so good on you for that. At least they got something. They, of course, being old Sigma and old Akane, who were the guys who set up the whole test. Young Akane seems to be fairly privy to it, though, which makes me think maybe she has some sort of contact with her older self. I mean, she's the one who's hosted time travel telepathy before, so that her sending her consciousness to herself in the future is like the least insane shit she would have pulled off at this point. And she did seem privy to more than she probably should be, so she probably has some sort of contact in the future telling her about everything. Because straight up, she was able to tell him what she did with the knife in the future. That being, she pretended to stab him to make the adrenaline fire him back, like 50 years or so. But then she's like, no, I stabbed you with the butt of the knife, which, like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, that quickly? Well, not that quickly, I guess. It's time travel. I could have told you yesterday. I could have, like, I stab you now and to send you back to my past self, and then I could just, at my leisure, like, I remember it, like, the next day and be like, oh, shit, hey, pass me, could you let him know I only hit him with the back of the knife? Yeah, cool, thanks, bye, click. So let's start the game. I feel like I'm rambling now. We're just gonna go ahead and click start now. New game. Coincide. Okay. Let's see what we got. Loading. Beep, boop, boop. Beep, boop, beep. Nevada Desert Decom. There we go.
Open up!
We really are here. Oh.
Who would do this?
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake.
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Yeah, I was gonna say these
That
models
helmet
look
can't
really
come off,
good, but
can
then they
So
started
creepy.
moving.
I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
I'm sure once I get used to the way they move, like, it looks better than VLR's. I'll give it that. VLR was on the 3DS, I think.
Get out of here? Impossible. This is a confinement room.
The bar's only open from the other side.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
how
to
jail
do but
cells
ask
work,
whoever
guys.
did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
Ah, the bracelet's got an update.
It wasn't me.
It talks!
So far, so 999, I suppose. You're never supposed to know jack or shit when these games start, of course. I hired this blonde lady to stare at you.
There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you will get that eventually.
What the hell?
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
Well, we just put together. Why the fuck is Zero in a plague doctor's uniform?
In the balance.
Fuck that!
Let's get started.
Guess the coin flip? Alright. Cool. Blue or red, looks like. Oh,
Beneath my foot, there's a coin.
that's fine. Don't even
One
let me
side
watch
of
it.
it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side
Turn this music
is
down a little bit.
facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
Your freedom.
Oh
I
shit.
promise that I will
Okay.
release all of you.
Really?
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You'll have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What?
What?
Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Actually.
red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote.
Thank you.
Wait!
Sounds like
I can't
5.
believe you guys.
Kane's right. You're just going to do what he says?
Akane.
What do you think,
Okay.
Carlos? You are the leader of this group.
Carlos.
I will take
He
your
must be new.
decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him!
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Okay. How's the fate of the world rest, huh? Well, before we decide the coin. So it looks like we've already found Akane and Phi. Sigma's gonna be a little harder to place for now because he didn't have a voice in the original. So I'm gonna guess he's the big guy, but they've definitely changed everyone's look for this one. So I'm to assume by the fate of the world rest, or whatever the hell, that, however Radical 6 spreads is going to be a result of the game, as opposed to just a thing that happens. Which, yeah, that tends to be how stories work. Fuck it, Blue. It's a game about time travel. I'll get the chance to re-choose. Awesome.
It's Blue.
Hell yeah. Is he, like, actually going to free us? What the hell?
So, who was it who said it was red again?
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. Ah, but before that, I apologize, but you must fall asleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, clever trick having it cut to the vent of all things.
I know. You're...
Do you now? Okay. Ah. It's not a nice noise pattern. So, non-anesthetic. Would that be the... No, anesthetic makes you, anesthetic makes you not, like, makes pain subside or whatever. What's the one that makes you fall asleep? Narcotic? No. That's gonna fuck with me.
Hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. Just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
I guess you never say you take the kid's helmet off. So, we've got our K. What the fuck? Hello? There it goes. Freaking app minimized itself for some reason. That's weird. What's up? Something up on OBS that made it come forward? What's going on here? Oh, fucking yeah. Sure. I get viruses are like important and all, but I think I'd trust it a little more if I actually had Rav, you know? Why are you scanning my fucking computer? I never told you to do that. I didn't install you. Pretty sure I uninstalled it, in fact. Okay, CQDN1. Great. Back. So what's back in this case? Oh, yeah. 7 endings in this one. How fancy. Fragment all team. Oh, okay. It's time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story. Cannot help but notice that these are basically locked to the frickin' like, looks like Xbox controls. That's the Xbox start button. Weird. Like, even if I mess with the keyboard here, it's not changing at all. Which is great, that means I get to guess the fucking controls. Oh, wait, now, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Control, keyboard. Andy to move cursor, enter, select a team. Control to open the global flowchart. Z key to open save screen. That's this one here. What the fuck? Everyone find themselves locked in DCOM's containment room. The mysterious Zero announces the decision game will begin with a coin toss. If they get it wrong, at least 6 people will die. Number cleared 4 out of 6. What? What is that? What? That was a 50-50 shot. Why is it not 3? What did I do to earn 2/3 of a clear? Okay. Well, time to doom these people all to death. Frankly, if I turn the game off now, everyone lives. Radical 6 hasn't spread yet. Everyone's out. Really, the only bad thing that happens is the kid has a fucking helmet on him now, and I'm sure with enough patience and a hammer, we could probably get that thing off. It's cracked already. Really, me selecting a team at this point can only be maleficial to the whole setup. Is that a word? I know beneficial's a word. Is maleficial a word? Okay, I need to look up what the drug that does sleep is called anyway. I'm gonna feel stupid. They use the fucking they use the term constantly in VLR to refer to Soperil Beta. What's the name of the kind of drug that makes you sleep? I didn't want to know the kinds of sleep medication. Tranquilizer. That's the bitch. Okay. Alright. Is maleficial a word? No, not malefic. It's not even pronounced the same way. Maleficial. Malefic? Okay, yeah. So maleficial is a word, but it's an old-ass word. 1600s, no one really uses it anymore. Archaic, abusive, or hurtful. So yeah, the opposite of beneficial. That makes sense. I never really heard it used. I think I saw it written down once, but that's about it. Okay. I just realized there was, like, no sound of the game right now. I'm just talking in a fucking void. CQD. Fuck kind of name starts with Q? I'm asking that like there wasn't a kid in the last one named Quark. Let's stick with Carlos. Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story. When you're unsure how to control yeah, I know. See, I can click that. It's all the stuff. Neat. So the only thing open to it. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get it now. Okay. So there was 2 before. One of them was the decision, and then there was these 2, and then shut up. Fucking Kroger, I don't care about your coupons. And then 5 and 6 are for when I lose. Cool. So, how would these work? Because Carlos makes the decision. I guess he'd still make the decision, and then I'd hang out with them while they do their part of the game. Oh, fucking no. Now, I notice he said you have to stay in the game until 6 are dead. Now, couple things. When we hear about this in VLR, it's in an audio file. Someone saying, 6 of us are dead. I have killed them. No, I have killed 6 billion people. Which is what leads us to believe that Radical 6 started here. But it also does line up with him saying, you're here until 6 of you die. So this game doesn't care about killing its participants like the others do. Like, the others have a threat of death, but they're both rooted in the idea of, if this goes right, nobody has to die. And also a little layer of time travel to make sure that, statistically speaking, one of these fucking paths has to go right. And then we can just ignore the 30 dead Sigmas in the background. But this one's being a lot more nonchalant about it. I don't know about nonchalant, but there's clearly people are going to die in this one. Whether or not we're going to time travel them out of it, or if some people are just going to die, and whoever gets out is going to be who gets out. I don't know. Well, like I said before, we'll stick with Carlos. He made the first decision. He seems like a good team guy to start with. Decision. Let's jump. Still referred to as jumping, so it's definitely still time travel.
Time to choose. You are that.
Yeah, we don't need to shake on this freaking Logan face. Fuck you, blue again. I don't want to kill nobody.
It's blue.
Oh, the music's different. And that's because it's red now. Oh.
That's why I told you red.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. Person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than
Oh shit.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before we begin, I'm going to need all of you.
Who's this guy?
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Forget? But why?
There's no point to telling you now. You won't remember anything. Pleasant dreams.
He didn't remember this time? Okay. Again with the mean ass fucking noise pattern. Shit, what are you... Character design Rui Tomomoto. On guns and shit this time around. Zero Time Dilemma. See just what we've gotten ourselves into.
Carlos! Carlos!
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago.
What?
Right, Akane?
Junpei.
What?
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The
Oh?
second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left.
Okay.
Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. Because there was a snail. Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment. Only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You three are in Ward C.
Okay.
You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team.
So yeah, that's
Your
Junpei.
leader
What
shall
the
be
hell?
Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located
The
in
kid's
Ward
name is
Q.
Q. Okay.
Your name
Yep.
will be Q-Team.
Riding hard
As
off a K, are we?
evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward
That
D
is Sigma,
is where the
okay.
three of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D-Team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective walls. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once
Okay.
90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
It is anesthetic
As a
in this
result,
case.
you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve.
Oh.
The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground.
This middle door here?
The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies.
Ah. So that's how we're enforcing that, huh?
In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again.
Like the number 9 door. So way longer.
With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
Oh shit.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
Oh.
Every member of that team will be executed.
So basically anyone who doesn't vote dies.
Let us begin. This is the decision game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
I've got to figure out how to turn down the settings for this game, by the way. Ooh, grain of sand. Gain 1 cinema file. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to turn on the settings for this, because the textures on the models are really, like, blurry, but the models themselves are really sharp, and it looks really weird. Is there a way to fix the launcher? And we're gonna close the game real quick, and then we're gonna come back to it. Beep boop. Streaming 54 minutes. Very cool. Very cool. Yes. Zero Escape Launcher. I was mentioning it. It was missing one file in the fucking whatchamacallit. So we're gonna see if I can't put that there, and if I can't just make it so it's not doing all that. Zero Escape Launcher. What? cae.tmp.node. Why is it looking in the in a question mark thing? What the hell? Okay. So CMP or cae.tmp.node. Node. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that real quick. Nothing against y'all, I'm just gonna mess around with stuff for a bit. Zero Escape Launcher. Oh. That's much easier. So I can just launch it through the Steam library. Launch. Yeah. Will it work if I do that? It does, actually. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, anti-aliasing off. No anti-aliasing. Windowed. Okay, fine. VSync off. Whatever. Motion blur. Oh, I really like the art here. Hang on. Window capture. I love the art. Look at that. It's amazing. Anyway, launch. It's gonna launch windowed this time, which is good. Yeah. There we go. Let's get this properly sized. This one. Ah, shit. Hang on. It's been cropped funny. Ooh. Oh, the bracelet. There we go. Then we're going to center horizontally. There we go. That's much better. I like that a lot. Now I'm going to move that over here so I make sure everything is working properly. Load game. Yeah. Honestly, I should probably just go like there. A little down like that. Just so I can see the top and make sure everything's moving properly. There we go. Back to Carlos. We're gonna stick with Carlos for the long haul. So does this mean global flowchart? 6 of 6. There we go. Ooh, this game hides the flowchart from you. VLR did not do that. Technically it did. It showed you most of it, and then it kind of kept going as it needed to. It was kind of weird. Like, it was good at, like, showing you the scope of the game without showing you exactly where everything is in the game. Like, the bit where you gotta jump back to before the beginning of the game. It doesn't show you that. This can show my cursor. That's fine. Yeah. It shows my actual cursor if I go too far to the sides like this. Oh, I can actually shrink this a little bit. That would be great. I cannot shrink it. Only make it bigger. Understood. Let's beep, beep. Why does the cursor look like that, by the way? It's a very odd shape. And that's supposed to be like a fountain pen? Ooh, prep room, decontamination room. Definitely bomb shelter. Control, let's go a little thing here. Power room. Are these gonna be all my puzzles? Infirmary. Pantry. Looks like 6.
So this is the last room.
Yes.
Rec room.
We've checked
the same
everywhere we
rooms from
could.
VLR. Power room, infirmary. Rec room, pantry, controls.
It's just as Zero said, huh?
Oh, there's the vent.
There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test?
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Yeah. If only there was a skill like like telepathy or something.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
How do we make sure they know to do it?
Oh yeah, because we don't know there's espers on Q team.
Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
maybe some kind of white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything. So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do
The
you
hell
guys have
happened to
any
Junpei?
ideas?
Way grumpier than he was in the last game. Than he was in the first game. Ooh, what to ask? Here, I'll answer. No clue. No clue. We met in school.
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, she's sitting right next to you.
There is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be
You
connected.
know.
Just, please, believe me.
She's right.
Given that Zero is right here, and the third Zero won't exist for another 50 years, we're gonna go ahead and assume second Zero is unconnected. That or Santa's really gone off the rails. I think his name was Owlie.
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die.
Yeah.
6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
And after that fun note of the past of Zero and the future of the world, what's your relationship? What's going on with you two?
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
They both. His
You
last
both
name
lived
is
in Japan when
Tenmyoji.
you were
Oh shit.
kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable. Why did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us $500,000 if we joined up.
Oh.
Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
What?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
I'd say something about the coin flip, but to be fair, he got it right the first time. I'm the one who made him redo it. 1307.
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then?
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
How does that have Sigma lost his arm?
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really
The
think
dog
Zero
Zero.
do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case, it holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers you can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
Old
What did you
dog, huh?
throw?
Cheese. Picked it up at the coaster. Was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
What the fuck happened to Junpei?
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit...
I know!
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the gab letter?
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team, so D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah. So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting. If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei.
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
No, you can't!
Carlos' faces in particular are not very good. Alright, D-Team. I don't know why the fuck Junpei's over here on Team Genocide, but let's get. That's not the correct term. Over here on Team Schmurder. D-Team. Don't worry, guys. I'll make sure they vote right.
Your vote has been accepted.
I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked. 2 possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D-Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to remember this. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
There we go. 49 minutes now. I'm gonna end the stream now just because it's been an hour, because I know I spent fucking forever just talking over it and trying to get the game to work. So I think after our game time, we'll call it. So, one more setup. Okay, so I have to do them with all of them first. That's okay. I get the idea is they want us to experience it as a group instead of number clear 3, 4. And then there's another one where you vote the other way. That's what I think we'll go with the plan. before we go against the plan, you know? Let's go left or right. Let's see what the new guys are doing. Eric, Mira, and Q. Mira here serving as the game's designated lady in her underwear for no reason. Neither Lotus nor Alice had any reason to be dressed like that. Here we go. Same rooms? Oh no, here we go. They got some new ones. Biolab.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it. Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
What is this?
Let's inhibit the virus. Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
Virus? Okay. What virus?
I'd say Radical 6, but I feel like that's too obvious of a conclusion.
What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C-Team voted for D-Team, and D-Team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q-Team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right. And him being here makes sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
Come on. Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, Brat. Stop bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Wait. I see something on the side of this thing.
Of course.
The hell?
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Or
Either
maybe his head will
16 or
explode.
8.
Hey!
Really? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
Why is the helmet so big? Like, I get the helmet to hide his head, not hide his face or whatever.
Could
Probably means he's someone we know.
Something?
What?
Though, no one we know at this point would be young enough to be Q. Just had to think of through all the people here. 999 already happened a year ago, they said. So, if he's someone we know, someone worth hiding their face, it'd have to be someone from BLR. Phi and Sigma are here. So is Jinpei. Quark is Jinpei's grandkid. No, he's not actually. I think he took Quark in. Point is, Quark's really young, 50 years from now. Alice and Clover from 999. Kind of think their names. K's a Sigma clone made by Sigma, so definitely not. Dio, maybe? It wouldn't be Dio himself. Maybe a brother or a clone thereof. Might be a brother. Who were the 9? Phi, Sigma, Clover, Alice, Timmy, OG, Quark, Dio, K. And Luna. And Luna's a robot, so it's absolutely so. Maybe he has a connection to brother? Maybe someone minor who I'm not thinking of right now. Because him being one of the 9 makes it a little too easy. Sure, let's play 20 questions. Who's Zero?
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Oh, come on! Stop playing. You know everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
Oh?
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Rumor is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28. The chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento. The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th...
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
Rather encyclopedically, too.
I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like it's memorized. Like he memorized it out of like the text of a book or something.
I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM.
DCOM?
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
Okay.
So it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
Oh, what were they testing for?
How long's his kid's neck that his
data,
eyes are in
mostly.
those eye holes?
It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
Oh, what made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
Okay. Well, we found the disruption this time around. Always one character who's got to be a bitch about it. And this time his name is Eric. Maybe Mira, not sure, but she seems fairly level-headed. At least at the moment. Though, I don't know. We don't really have enough to assume anything about her.
Eric, what's going on between you two?
Put the freaking hands on the helmet.
Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
Are his hands a different color from his face? Or was that just weird lighting on his palms?
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A bomb? I don't think it is. Oh, something's on the back. I think this is upside down.
Cue the best of all of us.
So this would be the front.
Give it a second. Is there a way to pause the game?
Force quit box?
Guess it stopped something.
Look, there's also a keyboard.
There we go. Okay, my laptop is not liking this right now.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe your life.
What was that sound?
It came from that way.
Let's go!
Gab? How did you...
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
See?
The helmet
Didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Oh, is that why
Hey,
it's
check
so
this
big?
out.
so we can't get through the vent.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster?
Oh, there's something on it.
Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q team for C team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each,
The whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects to Ward C. I doubt Gab's made his way to Ward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D-Team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
Yeah, white cheese. I get them knowing if the dog likes cheese.
That should do it.
He's got very good handwriting.
What exactly are you doing?
Oh, there's another vent. Nice.
Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep.
And I guess Diana's team never bothered to send it back.
it's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will. "5 minutes until the deadline."
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C Team is a trap.
Trap?
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
Hey, wait!
Okay, he said Q team should vote for C team. We're gonna go with the plan at first. I can't click on the preview. Move, damn you.
Your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are 2 outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die,
Or we're the ones executed.
No, there's one more possibility.
Yeah?
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
so it is you!
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
I think I'll be turning the game off after this cutscene.
Receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
I think we've seen this, right?
One finding of memory loss when you next as all.
You'll have a good day. See you all next time.